talk long. I want to first introduce our State Senator Chris Brown, who really played a very major role in bringing us to this point.
Thank you very much. That was very sweet. Well, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Everything great is worth waiting for, right? So it took a little while, but it is really nice to be with all of you this afternoon. I, of course, want to thank Rabbi Geller and the members of the Memorial Committee for inviting me to be with you. You know, when Rabbi Geller first asked me to get involved and attend a few meetings and start to see what we can do with CRETA, I wholeheartedly and jumped right in. But there's a friend of mine, Paul Stern. He's the commander of the Jewish war veterans. And when Paul called and he said, "Hey, Senator, you better snap too," I snapped too. We also must make sure that we thank Matt Doherty of the CRETA. You talk about Matt Doherty. He is somebody who stood up and came forward and made sure that he did everything he could so that working together we can make this a reality. We also have to be very thankful to Governor Murphy. Governor Murphy, who greenlighted the project, and of course, the best part about events like this, when you're talking about a Holocaust memorial, is if that doesn't transcend party politics, nothing will. And as your Republican representative, I am here complimenting the governor and others who work so hard, because it doesn't matter what party you're in, it's about doing the right thing. So that is really wonderful. Yeah, thank God, right? So when I was first asked to speak, I was trying to think of the proper words, and I was reminded of the inscription above the altar at Bethel. Love your neighbor as yourself. And that was from Rabbi Akiva. Certainly that is the message that this memorial will send, that each of us should send in the way we live our life. And if you think about it, your belief in God and what you believe happens to you when you die should guide you during this journey. And so this monument will be a reminder to all of us that but for the grace of God, none of us would be here, and that our true life, that journey begins when we end our time here on this planet. So God bless you, Rabbi Geller, the Holocaust community, everyone who worked so hard to make this a reality. Thank you, and it's my privilege to have been part of it. Thank you.